Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And today is Monday, the 16th of December. Let me just give you advice on a couple of things. One, this is the holiday season. There are people who are going to be drinking and driving. Don't get caught. If you do get caught, the cops arrest you, fingerprint you, blah, 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 blah. You have to let your agency know that you are arrested. Now, they don't have any jurisdiction on what's going to happen to you. But if they find out that you were arrested before you told them that you were arrested, they're going to bring you up on charges for violating the rules. If anytime you get arrested, let me remind you, anytime you get arrested, your agency has to know. And you need to memorialize it some type of way. You need to put it in writing, via email or something like that. You need proof that you actually notified your agency that you were arrested. Remember, you were all fingerprinted. When the police department fingerprints you and they find you get flagged as a city employee, they're going to notify the Department of Investigation. Department of Investigations is going to notify your agency. It would behoove you to make sure that you notified your agency before it gets to them through another source like the Department of Investigation, because you will, in most cases, lose your job. This is one of the things that keep you from losing your job. They cannot fire you for being drunk and driving, but they can fire you because you didn't tell them that you were drinking. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is sometimes things come up and you think the agency is violating your civil rights or violating the civil service law. Let's use standby time, for example. If you have a question about standby time and you don't think that they're doing to you right, treating you the right way about it, you need to call the union first and let us discuss what the situation is. Give us the details, and we will tell you how to proceed with it. I have a case that's pending right now where the standby time that the member was in dispute about, and the member was a little bit off on it, and he went to management. Management found out, well, look, we made a mistake. We've been calculating the wrong way. And what happened was they calculated the standby time in a way that was giving the member full-time pay during his time. Now they made the agency aware of this, so now the agency knows who to look at in particular. They're recouping this member's money. They're taking back the money that they paid the member. Now, once the agency finds out they paid you wrongfully, they have to go back and get the money back. Now, if you speak to the union first, we will tell you the best way to do it. In fact, if the member makes inquiries about it, if the union makes inquiries about it, we can do it as just a generic thing to make sure that the agency knows that they're doing the procedure the wrong way. If you do it yourself, you've singled yourself out. So who's the agency going to investigate right then? They're going to investigate you, and they may find out that it's a mistake. So anyway, please be careful with that. When you have questions about civil service, if you're not being treated right, make sure you call us first. Another thing about sending us emails or hard copy mail in anonymity, meaning that we don't know who it's coming from. And you want us to speak to the agency, we can't speak to the agency just like that. We need to know what we're talking about. We need to be able to call you and ask you other questions. If you don't send us any address or phone number or name, who to contact to talk to about it, then we just have to let it go by. We cannot act on it. So always keep that in mind. Always keep in mind also that everything that you talk to the union about, whether this is your shop steward or whether it's somebody in this office or your council rep or PSU, it's all in confidence. It's all confidential. We do not discuss your thing with anybody else. We ask your permission if we need to use your name. So please be careful of this. Now, good and welfare this week. Manuel Copeland from HRA, his mother passed away, and of course the love from 2627 Executive Board and DC 37 goes out to you and your family, Manuel, at this time. And let me also mention, I should mention one more thing I forgot to mention. John Liu is having his close of the city, state of the city last report tomorrow. It's going to be at 10 a.m. at 49-51 Chambers Street, which is like between Center and Lafayette Street, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. If you're interested to see what the state is, this may give us an inside look of what we can expect of the contract based on this information that he's going to give out tomorrow. So if you can make it tomorrow at 10 a.m., I will definitely be there. By all means, you should show up if you can make it. In solidarity, this is Robert Jai. Speak to you later.